Good evening, esteemed television watchers. It's 9 p.m. by Nakhchivan time and Nakhchivan news program is on air. I am Firoza Nouri. The most important event of the last week was the allocation of apartments to two families in need of social care by Mr. Vasif Talibov, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Furthermore, in the official news blog, let's have a glance. On March 14, on the eve of Nowruz holiday, one Matas family and one person who partially lost health care for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Republic of Azerbaijan were provided with new flats. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, congratulated the flat owners on the upcoming Nowruz holiday and presented their orders. Firengiz Rustamova and Sadreddin Asadov, who were provided with new flats, thanked for the shown care. 2 and 3-room flats in Nakhchivan were renovated and also necessary conditions were created. Now we'll introduce Social Public News Block. Brigade headquarters training started at Nakhchivan garrison troops. In the Autonomous Republic, spring planting work started. This year, more than 260 hectare areas will be planted. Let's have a wider look. According to the agreement plan of Nakhchivan garrison troops for academic year in 2020, brigade headquarters training started. Properly bilateral 3-stage scenario brigade headquarters training, Nakhchivan garrison troops got ready for different fights. Majors and units removed to the concentration areas by raising the signal of training fighting excitement. Azerbaijan television prepare a new documentary film. Part of the film is devoted to Nakhchivan. For this purpose, employees of Azerbaijan television shooting in Nakhchivan. Starting from March 14, a festive fair was organized at the central market of Khatai Street in Nakhchivan city. The fair will last till the 20th of the month. Spring planting work started to plant greenery in the Autonomous Republic. In this regard, employees of the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources started preparations for planting seedlings on the area of 2 hectares along the road to the Duzdagh Physiotherapy Center. Totally, it's planned to plant more than 260 hectare areas for this season. Potato planting started in the ancient agricultural land share region. In a short time, 55 hectares areas were planted. In the planting process, new potato cultivation techniques are used, brought by Nakhchivan Agro-Leasing Open Giant Stock Company. The residents of the Autonomous Republic visited the graves of their relatives on the eve of Nowruz holiday. CFO, the cemeteries are cleaned up. Cleaning measures were carried out in Nakhchivan city and also in the village cemeteries. An interesting action dedicated to the Wind Wednesday was held in Kangarli. The pre-holiday action was devoted to cleaning works. In addition, 650 mulberry trees and 100 plane trees were planted along the roadside of Kangarli region. The employees of Federal Department of State Service on Mobilization and Conscription visited families of Matas. The workers of the department met with Adil Jafarov's and Shkur Valiyev's families who died heroically in Sadrak battles. Thereupon they were presented with holiday gifts. lavash shop was commissioned in Sedera Cream Products Processing Enterprise. The enterprise, which has 10-ton productive capacity, consists of 2 warehouses and 3 workrooms. 4 people are employed at the lavash shop. At the shop, comprehensive working environment were created, and also the workshop provided with modern equipments. The production capacity of the workshop is 20 sacks daily. In recent years, reconstruction of historical monuments and ancient buildings in the Autonomous Republic affected water mills, which is a symbol of abundance. As a continuation of these works, the water mill in Darkendi of Ordubad region was also reconstructed and put into use. This caused joy for Azad Kent, Darkendi and as a village residents. A book entitled Metakeder, written by the young writer Nergis, was presented at Nakhchivan Club of the Writers' Union of Azerbaijan. Well-known and young writers expressed their views on the book and gave samples of Nergis' creativity. The author was awarded with the other prize. Metakeder is the author's ace book. March 10 is celebrated as the National Theatre Day in our country. Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre hosted an event on this occasion. At the event, development of Nakhchivan Theatre was brought to the attention and a new performance was demonstrated. Also, traditional military sports games for school children started. Let's watch. National Theatre Day was celebrated in Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre named after Jalil Memmekulzadeh. The Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Natavan Gadimova, congratulated the event participants and theatre figures on the occasion of 147th anniversary of Azerbaijan National Theatre, which has a long and rich culture. Thereupon, the minister thanked to the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for the attention and shown care to culture, especially the development of theatrical art on behalf of the event participants. In the artistic part of the event, performance prepared on the basis of the Burla Khatun performance by Nabi Khazri was demonstrated. An event dedicated to the creativity of honored artwork Sabir Gadimov was held at Nakhchivan State Art Gallery. Speakers gave detailed information about the artist's life and creativity and spoke about his memories. Also, it was highlighted that Nakhchivan scene plays an important role in the artist's creativity. Excursions are underway for taxi drivers in the Autonomous Republic. Taxi drivers' next excursion was to Hussein Javid's Home Museum. Shahin military sport game was held among the teams of secondary schools. At the competition, 7 teams challenged themselves on the stages of serious training, filling and unloading cartridges, firing from a rifle to the target, disassembling and assembling of pistol, physical training, overcoming obstacles and preparation for civil defense. Winners of the first and second places will represent Nakhchivan City at Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Zone Championship to be held in April. Nakhchivan, with its high tourism potential and ancient history, also has museums among the places where the majority of tourists are of particular interest. One of such museums is the State Historical Architectural Museum Khan Palace. This ancient building, witnessing the glorious history of Nakhchivan, now promotes this history to future generations and also foreign visitors. At the end of our program, we'll introduce a video material about Khan Palace Historical Architectural Museum. Let's watch. Khan Palace, the historical architectural monument, was built in the 18th century in Nakhchivan city. The monument, built in Eastern architectural style, was a settlement house of Nakhchivan Khans up to the beginning of the 20th century. The palace was built by Kalbali Khan Kengerli, father of Ehsan Khan, who was the last Nakhchivan Khan at the end of 18th century. The Khan Palace was built in the west direction of the palace complex, having 3,600 square kilometers. The thousand consists of 9 halls. In each department, objects reflecting the glorious history of Nakhchivan are preserved. Documents and photos belonging to the family of Nakhchivan Khans and original sources reflecting Khanate period in Nakhchivan, also coppersmith samples, are demonstrated here. About more than 2,000 exhibits are demonstrated in the museum. Even recently, new objects have been added to the exposition of the museum. The Khan Palace is said to be one of the first places visited by tourists being in Nakhchivan. A gift shop and also workshop of ancient musical instruments operate in the subsidiary building opposite to the Khan Palace. In the past, these rooms were used as warehouse and kitchen. Different handicrafts, books reflecting our history, brochures and other materials to propagate our land are offered to the visitors in the very gift shop. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. You can follow us on our regularly updated Nakhchivan Information Agency website. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Good night.